So imagine being one of those people who's extremely active, athletic, competitive, and then the unimaginable happens.
Yeah, the words "it can't happen" are not part of Hugh Gerlich's vocabulary. The Martinsville man is proving you can do anything you put your mind to. Hugh Gerlich has always been athletic.
I'm motivated to learn and to do and to make the best of any. I grew up in a family of 10 kids, so you had to make do. If you didn't make do, you got run over.
So it likely comes as no surprise to anyone who knows him. He's making the most of a life-changing event.
I got a fever and I started getting a cough and I just thought I had the flu. And then these are the uneven bars.
The former weight training instructor and Martinsville gymnastics school owner was fishing with the guys last October when it happened.
They don't know how it got in there. The only thing I had was a little scratch on the finger of this hand from casting the fishing line.
Streptococcus G got in his bloodstream. Hugh says it ate all of his white blood cells. He went into toxic and septic shock. When he woke up nearly 2 weeks later,
my hands and my feet had gone necrotic, which means they died, because all the body tried to save the internal organs, and it pushed all the blood to the internal organs and took the blood away from my hands and my feet.
He lost both hands, 1 foot, and half of the other.
At least I'm here. I'm me. You know, I can handle this. All I do is put this on my residual limb.
The infection couldn't take his drive. Less than 4 months out of the hospital, he's not only doing daily activities.
If I want to pull up and down a zipper, you know, I can. If, you know, if I want to scratch my head, whatever, I can, you know, brush my teeth, I floss my teeth, I shave, everything with these hooks.
He's doing laps at the Y.
When I first started, I was doing 300 yards in a half hour, which is only 12 lengths back and forth, and I'm up to 800 yards in the same half hour.
Hugh puts paddles on his arms, a flipper on his foot. His wife calls him MacGyver.
The problem is, if I kick with just the one leg, I go in circles. So I have to compensate with my arms.
Unafraid to try, he relies on his faith.
I became a Christian when I was in 11th grade. And so when I saw my hands and my feet, I just turned it over to the Lord and said, you know, thy will be done. And so that's been my motto ever since.
Hugh tells me he wants people to know about this type of infection and be aware of the symptoms so they can get treatment quickly. He is such an inspiration.
Wow, what an amazing story.
It was really fascinating. I was watching him when I arrived. He was on the phone, and I'm watching him maneuver with his prosthetic arm on the phone. And I'm like, wow, you have really mastered that. Fascinating thing, he has an Android, and the hook will work on it as he swipes.
Oh, really?
It doesn't work on iPhones.
Yeah, it's got to be heat sensitive on an iPhone, right? But I guess
don't
not
know.
on the
He doesn't
Android,
need
right?
a pad or anything special for it on the Droid phone.
Wow.
Pretty fascinating. He's pretty
cool.
incredible.
Yeah.